Hey y'all, welcome back fam. For this week's Shop My Stash, I figured we'd do something a little bit different. This weekend, one of my best friends, Angie, stopped by to go swimming. I was super excited and so happy to have her here. She is just like the light of my life. I love her so much. So I was like, girl, while you're here, can you shop my stash? And she's like, yeah, sure. So I will show you guys her picking out my makeup. I'll also share with you guys some fun little clips from the pool, just for fun. If you're interested in seeing what Angie picked out, it's all on my face today, girl. You know I had to do it. If you guys are interested in seeing what is in my stash this week and what is on this grill, just stay tuned.
Angie and I are at the pool today, which is fun. Hanging out, catching some rays. It is so beautiful today. We're gonna ask Angie. Angie, what are your favorite makeup products, do you think? What are your favorite to buy? What are your favorite to wear? Do you favor brands?
Oh, I'm kind of all over the place, to be honest. I mean, I always love MAC because their stuff lasts, especially eyeshadows.
For sure.
Good pigmentation in that.
Yeah, actually Angie taught me about Profusion, about the Pro Pigment palette. So she actually got me to try it. But it looked beautiful. I think you wore it for your birthday, right?
I did, and I wear it a lot, and I get so many compliments on it. And I've actually bought the matte colors now too for my everyday because I'm a big brown and beige color girl during the day for work because it's simple and easy. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Profusion. I have to say it was a nice little find. Very good for everybody's budget.
See? Heard it here first.
Pick whatever foundation.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
All right, let's see what concealer we should try this week. Let's go with the store brand. How about we try the Infallible Full Wear this week?
I love it.
Try that. Next, let's get a foundation. What shall we try this week? Might be a little too pale for you this week because you have some nice color to you. So
yes, ma'am.
Let's try the Dior Air Flush.
Oh, I love it. I've always been too scared. I'm so excited.
Try that.
Yay!
Let's see, what else do we have?
Brow products.
Okay.
On there. Then this is like some like contour products and stuff, and like eyeshadow primer. And then there's also lip liners and eyeliners, and this is mascaras. But we have our little mascara.
Okay. So let's see. Let's do some eyebrow stuff. Let's try Gimme Brow this week because I'm dying to know how it works. So
Yay!
You're going to be my guinea pig for me.
I love it. I love it.
Let's try a little bit of Marc Jacobs.
I love it. It's a little brightening.
Right now.
A little deodorant stick thing. A little brightener dome.
Like it. Let's see. Let's move on to some powders.
Okay.
Right. I always love me some glitter and shines, so let's see what you got in here. Oh, a little too pink. Oh, my fingers worked here. Let's try this one this week. Let's try some Youthful Wear.
I love it. It's one of my favorite ones.
Yay!
Yay, this is so much fun.
Let's see what else we got in here. Maybe we'll try this one too.
Oh, the butter bronzer, yes.
It's a good time of year for that. We're going into the holiday. Who doesn't love to be a little bronzed?
Right?
Oops, having a drawer catastrophe here. Let's see. Oh, Chloe and Malika, this was a good line.
Right?
Yes to that.
Yay!
Throw that in the mix. Let's see what else we got down here. Not blocking too much light.
Oh, you're totally
Take me on vacation. Oh, those are fun.
Right?
I don't know, maybe we need something a little more vibrant for holiday week though. Let's see what Sultry has to give us. Pretty, but not for holiday week. It's July 4th. We need some pizzazz. This will do.
Yay!
So we'll try this one out.
Love it, love it.
Let's find one more maybe, just for good measure to mix it up a little bit. What do we got here? Urban Decay. I like those too. Those are fun and festive, so we'll go with those two this week.
I love it. And those are two I do not reach for enough and need to get more use out of.
And we need what, some lip colors?
Yes.
Hum. Again with my sparkles. Love the sparkles. That's very pink. I don't know. Might be a little too much with the very cute, but might be a little too much with the bright color eyes. That's a nice nude for one day. If you do brighter eyes,
Love it.
go with a more natural.
This is so much fun.
Love me a red lip, but I won't do that to you because again I picked bright eyes this week, so we'll go light on the red. Oh, Marc Jacob, pretty. Yes, I'll give you that. Let's do a little lip gloss with it. Let's go with that little lip gloss because it's just enough, a little bit of shine, just a little bit of shine.
Love.
I think I'm good.
Yay! Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so she did not play around this week. The first item that Angie picked for me was the Dior Air Flash foundation. This is such a pricey foundation that I purchased it and I have never ever used it. I've been so afraid. I'm like, oh my God, what if I run out of this? So today, as you saw in the little clip I have here inserted, you'll see me put this on. I was a little bit taken aback at first by how far this spread. I thought I would need a lot more than I did. It's also more of a winter color for me despite the outside canister, which looks a little bit darker than the foundation actually applies. But this was shade match for me at Sephora when it was in the middle of winter, so it will work for my winter skin. And I think I made it work for my summer skin too. So at first I was a little bit afraid. I felt like it gave my skin a little bit of texture. I also completely forgot to put primer on, which was just, knucklehead joy. But I did notice at first it felt like it was emphasizing my texture a little bit, but then as it kind of set in place, it definitely had a really beautiful finish. I was very excited to try this finally. Finally, she made me break the seal, so that was awesome. Thank you, Angie. The next product that Angie picked was the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. This is a favorite of mine. I compare this, I think this is like a better version of Tarte Shape Tape. It's a little bit more moisturizing. It's not as dehydrating. I know people say that Makeup Revolution is a dupe. I have not found that to be the case. I actually have it right here. And this is a different color, but let's just swatch a little bit. And we'll swatch a little bit of this one. And I have the Shape Tape foundation right here as well. So you'll see, I just kind of plunked them on my skin here. The Makeup Revolution, let's get this in focus. The Makeup Revolution is so much thinner than the L'Oreal, which is, you can see, way thicker. You can see my skin through this one. You can't through this one. And you can't through that one. So just to set the record straight, this is not a dupe, but this I think is. I think it's a better product and it's much more hydrating. So the next product that Angie picked for me was the Physicians Formula Youth Wear Powder. This is absolutely one of my favorite powders. It goes on the skin so smoothly. I love the color it put back in my skin after the foundation was a little bit light for me. And I just think it's really smooth. It's really got a beautiful finish on the skin. I love it. And I wish this was not such a hard product to find. I found mine at TJ Maxx, and in my favorite products, I think like under or 20 and under, that video, I mentioned this there, and I actually think I was able to list out some of the areas where you can find it. But this is a harder product to find. I just adore it, and I was so grateful she picked this one. For bronzer, Angie picked the Butter Bronzer. This is another favorite product of mine and a favorite product of many people. It is a beautiful, beautiful formula, beautiful shade. This is just the standard bronzer color. They do have light bronzer now and deeper bronzers, which is great. But this little cult classic is one of my favorites. Next, Angie picked out this face palette from Chloe and Malika. It's a beautiful, beautiful face palette with two blushes here, a bronzer and a highlight. I used the Butter Bronzer on my face today. I wanted to show you guys a full face of her pics. So I used the products really quickly to do a full face, and I wanted to show you guys the result. But I used this blush today, and I used this highlight as well, and they are beautiful. I'm so happy. I found this palette actually on sale at Sephora. It is beautiful. I had my eye on it for a while. I know Stephanie Lita has raved about it. And I'm like, I really want it, but it was like $40 something. But when it went on sale, it made it a really, really easy decision for me. Very happy I picked this up. And very happy that she picked this out. Also, another fun product Angie picked was this Marc Jacobs. This is the cover stick. So this is in Bright Now. This is the blue and like, I guess you'd call that like a peachy tan color. This is meant to brighten your skin. And I know one of my major concerns as well, it's a concern I share with Angie, is about hyperpigmentation and just, you know, sun damage from over the years. Wish I had been better with sunscreen personally, but I definitely have hyperpigmentation, a huge spot on my forehead that typically fades, but it comes out full force in the summer. It's like as soon as a little bit of summer sun hits it, it's just pronounced. And I also have a little bit on my upper lip of hyperpigmentation, a little bit on my cheeks, and I also tend to get a little bit dark here under my lips, just the shape of my face. So this actually brought a lot of brightness. I actually offered to lend this to her. She's like, no, I want to see it on you first, so I wanted to make sure I showed it. And this is something I've been hesitant to tap into. I don't do a lot of color correcting, so I was so grateful that she picked this out and put me to the challenge, because I really like how it lightened my face and brightened my face. It took out the hyperpigmentation on my forehead, and I was able to just, you know, carefully place this where I felt that I needed it. So I'm happy that she made me be brave. And she always makes me feel brave. So I love you so much, girl. She also picked out the Gimme Brow by Benefit for me to try this week as well. Now, I've recently tapped into this last week, so I already knew I loved it, but I wanted to show you guys applying it on camera. My brows are a little cockeyed today because I really wanted to just try to get my makeup done for you guys so I could get on here and talk to you. Really love this product. I love the little bitty wand. It's teeny tiny, really easy to maneuver. So that's the little wand there. So it makes it really easy just to right through your brows. The eyeshadow that Angie picked out for me this week, she picked two palettes. She picked the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. She also picked the Friendcation palette by Desi and Katie in Dose of Colors. These are two palettes I don't typically pull from my drawer. They're beautiful palettes. I wore this one yesterday to work, and then I wore this one for the video today. So she picked beautiful, fun, festive palettes for me to try this week. And I was very grateful. It just inspired me to tap into stuff that I sometimes shy away from. I feel like this is such a beautiful palette, but it feels so special occasion to me that I don't reach for it as often. But it's so totally wearable. I mean, half of this palette, all of these matte shades are so work appropriate. And if you put a little tiny bit of this gold on the lid, it's not like too shimmery or glittery. It's just really, really beautiful. It's not like obnoxious for work. So I really thought this was gorgeous. And then if you wanted to do more of like a night look, you know, any of these beautiful, this really pretty purple or green, or I think this is a black or a blue? It's like a black sparkle, or this like pretty like rose goldy color is gorgeous. I think this is such a beautiful work palette too. It doesn't just have to be special occasion like I kind of felt. So I was like, oh my God, it's this pretty Dose of Colors palette. Let me grab a little neutral or something for work. Angie also picked out 3 beautiful lip colors for me to play with, and I actually put all 3 of them on my lips in the video. So she picked out this little Lime Crime liquid lipstick for me. This is in L, and it's really beautiful. It's like a pretty terracotta nude color. It's really, really beautiful. She also picked out this Marc Jacobs in Anais, I think it is, Anais. So this really pretty nude color she chose out for me. She also picked this beautiful Becca color that I actually got in my Boxy Charm or Boxy Luxe actually. This is in Taupe. So this was that Boxy Luxe from March 2018. And these are all beautiful colors. I just love her. I love her so much. And then in terms of stuff I added to my stash, because you know I had to have a little bit of say. I added these 2 NARS lip products. There's a brown liner. This is Lonely Heart. And this one is Descanso, I think. It's like a little nude lip liner. So I did add these 2. I love these big chubby lip pencils. I think they're great. I thought with all the nude looks, they would be really beautiful if I wanted to kind of like, actually, let's do that, shall we? This brown is everything. And if it's a little crooked, I apologize. I'm using the my monitor, my camera to put on my lipstick or put on my lip liner. Gotta blot it and blend it. So I think it just kind of adds a lot of dimension to the lip. I love it. And you know I had to try some of the new drugstore products I just recently picked up. Because I want to like try them out and then let you guys know how they are. So I did try the lash mascara yesterday, and I did find that it set my brow nicely. I love the Gimme Brow a little bit more, but I don't have any clear gels. So I think when I go in with like a more dramatic look, or I always used to like brow powders before I got into pencils and pomades and even that little cushion from Iconic London. I have so many different brow products. So I feel like when I do like a more exotic brow look, this is gonna come really in handy, this beautiful clear brow gel. It's nice not to have something too extra or something that's gonna add more color where you didn't want it. So it's just nice to be able to set your brows and move on with your day. I also threw the 2 new brow products in my stash, and not that I don't already have like 2 other brow products going, but I really do want to test these and see how they are. I tried the Catrice yesterday and I thought it was great. I haven't tried the Essence yet with this like funky little brush. It should be fun, like a little toothbrush. But I wanted to try these as well so I can report back. So I can tell you already that I like this one, and this one I will maybe try out tomorrow. You guys also saw me apply this IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. I got this first in Boxy Luxe in March, and then I repurchased it during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. I wish I had bought like 5 of them during that time. Like the next time I see this on sale, I'm getting a whole bunch. I use this every single day. This is my second little pot of lotion, and I only have like half of the container left. This is like 50 bucks, I think $49 I believe, retail. So I don't feel like spending 50 bucks. I'm hoping I can find it on sale again before I run out. I also tried the Essence All About Matte yesterday, the Fixing Compact Powder. So you'll see this is my little pink powder. And this is my holy grail favorite beauty product of all time, KKW Beauty Under Eye Brighten Powder. You see I've already majorly hit pan on it. I'm freaking out. I've got to order more. It's a little bit of a different color. It's a little bit peachier. This just cancels out any darkness under my eyes. And I tried this yesterday and I feel like it did a decent job. Like I feel like it did a good job. I need to test it a little bit more, but I was pretty happy with it. Like I had no beef with it under my eyes. It didn't cause creasing or dryness or anything. I don't know if it canceled out like this did, but let's continue to test this and see what we think. I also tried these 2 new products yesterday that were in my haul. I am very happy to report, I don't know what happened when I swatched this. It literally came off like highlighter. It was like almost like a goldish champagne stripe, and I'm like, where's the pigment? This is not a highlighter. When I tried this yesterday though, it was fine. It went on beautifully. It blended really easily. Let's see if I can swatch it better today. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell. It's like such a weird swatch. Does it not look like a highlighter? It looks like such a strange color. But on the skin, let's see if I can do it like this. Like it doesn't even look like it's really showing up, right? But on my face, it was totally fine. Like with a brush, it was totally fine. It gave me contour and shape to my face. It was beautiful, it was fine. It's not like my favorite bronzer by any means, but I was really excited to find out it wasn't a total dud. So $4 for this little guy if you're looking for a more, it's a little bit more like on the reddish side, I would say, of a bronzer, but it's really, really light. I would recommend this for more fair skin. They do have a darker color if you have a deeper complexion. I just wouldn't want this not to show up because it was definitely subtle on me, and you saw like, I can't even find where I swatched it on my arm. It's just like where is the pigment? But on your face, it honestly does like look okay, surprisingly. And then this little Keep It Peachy. Oh, and I also called this the wrong name in my video. It's Ticket to Brazil, not Take Me to Brazil. I was like, having an aneurysm or something. I don't even know. Just had a moment. We all have moments. So yeah, Ticket to Brazil, not Take Me to Brazil. Take Me to Brazil is BH Cosmetics. Ticket to Brazil. But Keep It Peachy, the little blush. I tried this yesterday as well. And I have to say, using these 2 together, the tones were so close. It was kind of hard to tell where my contour or my bronzer ended and my blush began. But they did look beautiful together. They just kind of got a little bit like, I guess, blended. But they were very summery. I think this would be great to potentially keep in my purse or for like a light makeup day where I just kind of want something really easy. I feel like these are really natural looking, nothing too dramatic. You're not going to get like super sculpted features from these things, but I feel like you'll get like a nice wash of color, very easy, affordable. I believe $3 and $4. So $7 for 2 face products. That is not bad at all. I have not had a chance to try my little satin blushes since I swatched them, but you better believe I'm going to be trying them tomorrow. I cannot wait. I think these are the products I'm the most excited about out of everything I got from my little haul, besides my little restocks, so those I knew I loved. And I've really liked everything so far, but I don't know why. I don't know what it is about these little $3 blushes, but they were giving me life. They just look sorry. So my camera cut me off. Thank God I checked my footage. But I was talking to you guys about these little blushes. The one is like a blush color, and I don't mean like blush like the blush product, but blush like the color blush. And the other one is a really pretty peachy tone. So you see them here. This one's more of that like blush color. It's so beautiful. And then this little peachy guy, and I am just so stoked. I feel like these are like such gorgeous, gorgeous colors. And I did swatch them in my little video. There they are again today. Just really, really gorgeous shades. And I think they're gonna be so pretty on my skin. I cannot wait. And then I had gotten into a whole conversation with y'all. So the Lumi cushion, I had referenced this in my last video. This little friend here is like a ride or die. Oops. He's like a ride or die for those mornings I am running late AF for work. I can just grab him out and quick boop, boop, boop all over my face. So, but I think this is discontinued, as I mentioned, and I want to do a look for you guys featuring a cushion, like a quick work look. I thought this would be a great alternative to just give a try, because I saw that this one was available. It's easy to come by. I didn't notice until I was linking these products in my last video the absolute craptastic shade range on this product. It is deplorable. I looked at the shade range. I think the deepest one was like a dark caramel color. I was like, excuse me, Wet n Wild, excuse me, but fix your shade range. So what I want to do is see if I can find another great drugstore or high-end or something cushion that I can pick up, test out, and then try for this video, because I want to be able to provide a couple options so that everybody can actually use it. Because with this little guy, it's excluding like half of our population, which is freaking annoying. So I'm going to see what else I can find. But this one I did try yesterday for work, and I felt like it might have made my skin look a little bit dry at first, but then as the day went on, it was okay. Like, it worked well. It may have been the primer that I used that saved this little product behind, but it wasn't bad. So I'm going to keep on the hunt for another cushion, hopefully another drugstore cushion foundation, so that I can do that video for you guys. So I'll be on the lookout, and let me know if you know of a great cushion foundation with a actual decent shade range so that I can pick that up too. So let me know down below if you know of one. I also went over these in my video, the $42 Smashbox Primerizer and the new $9 potential dupe, which is the Fresh It Up by Catrice. I have not gotten to try these yet, but I will try these for work tomorrow. I did, however, try the Makeup Revolution Star Primer yesterday for work. I can say that I really actually enjoyed this product. I can't attest yet to the way it made my makeup wear and such, because I was trying a brand new foundation as well. It did keep my makeup on all day, so I don't know if that was the foundation or it was this. But my experience with this product was very pleasant. It does have the black licorice smell, so if that is something that is off-putting to you, for sure this might bother you. If you don't mind anise, if you like those pit cells around the holidays that taste a little bit like black licorice, and you like the scent or something, you may enjoy this. I don't have a natural like love for this scent, but it didn't bother me. And you know, I kind of liked it. It was kind of pleasant, oddly. But when I put this on my skin, it was so cooling. Like, it felt like refreshing AF. It was so nice, and it did feel hydrating. I'll show you guys kind of a little look-see here. So this is one pump. The primer looks like this. And when I first had swatched it in Ulta, I was surprised. It felt a lot like the Touch in Sol No Pore Balloon Primer, and I was like, oh, maybe this will be pore filling and stuff. And it was hydrating, and I just wasn't sure what to make of it, but I love the cooling sensation. I did find it to be hydrating. I do think it had to have helped my makeup look better, because it didn't look bad yesterday, and I think it stayed on my face all day. But I do want to test this more with foundations I know I love and be able to give this a real test. But for now, I really like it. I don't feel like I wasted my $15, and I'm excited to try this more. So I'll try the other primer tomorrow, but I definitely want to get back to testing this one out soon. The only product I did not try so far, which I will be trying tomorrow, is the Maybelline. This is the brand new Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Foundation. This is SPF 50, and it's got antioxidants, and it's got like pollution barriers. It's supposed to help keep your skin protected from the elements. So I'm really excited to try this. I will let you guys know. I want to be able to wear it all day and really kind of get an idea of what I think about it. So I will let you guys know. And my color is ivory. So anyway, that is all the products for this week. I hope that was fun for you guys. I hope it was fun seeing somebody else pick out my makeup. It was nice to be like a fun little guinea pig. And Angie picked such nice products for me to try this week. It was also really, really fun to be able to start to test out some of the drugstore products I recently picked up and to be able to give you guys a little bit of feedback so far. So hopefully this was a fun little shop my stash for you guys. I had a lot of fun with it and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So thank you so much for being here. And thank you, Angie. You were the bomb. And I hope this was fun. I'll talk to you guys very soon. And I love you all so, so much. Take care. Bye for now. Bye.